As trampoline parks gain in popularity around the country, there are calls from the state capitol to regulate the industry in Wisconsin. Rose Schmidt introduces us to the state lawmaker whose personal story is taking him into this foam pit. Rose.
Yes, Amanda, injuries from trampoline parks totaled almost 18,000 in 2017, according to the federal government. At least 8 states have taken steps to regulate these parks. Now you can add Wisconsin to the list of states with plans to do so.
She's a typical bottomless well of energy that is a 4-year-old.
As you look around Senator Chris Larson's Capitol office, you can't help but notice pictures of his family, including 4-year-old Stella.
Yeah, she's braver than I am.
But her bravery has been tested this year.
It's a fate I'd hope that nobody has to go through, and it's even worse when it's your son or daughter.
Fighting the winter blues, 2 months ago, Larson's family took a trip to a trampoline park.
When we came in, my wife asked, is this safe for a 4-year-old?
With an assurance from the front desk employees,
I signed the waiver, went on our way.
Stella and 6-year-old Atticus bounced with the best of them.
Within 15 minutes, my daughter was screaming.
One emergency room trip later,
when we found out that she indeed had fractured her tibia, that she had broken her leg.
That broken leg sparked a much larger question for Larson.
We realized, wait a second, this is ridiculous that this happened in the first place, and what kind of regulations are there in place? What's going on?
What Larson discovered is there aren't any federal or state regulations for trampoline parks, though his frustration centers not only on the lack of rules, but lack of information available.
Yeah, being able to just get a copy, for example, of what the disclaimer was, it took quite a bit of effort, because you sign it and it disappears, you don't get a copy of it.
He's now looking into whether these parks could be regulated in Wisconsin with a rule change, and if not, he will draft a bill. The International Association of Trampoline Parks sent us a statement saying currently the industry is not regulated in Wisconsin, but the IATP would welcome the opportunity to work with lawmakers to develop responsible industry regulations.
As these parks are increasing in popularity, there's a lot of other states are stumbling into this backwards too, because these things are getting more popular, more people are getting hurt.
Including, of course, his little trooper, Stella, who got her cast off just weeks ago.
Now that she's all healed and everything's okay, we're looking back and making sure this doesn't happen to anybody else.
I reached out to trampoline parks in the Madison area. Sky Zone sent me a statement saying staff take many measures to reduce risks, including daily equipment and area spot checks. And all incidents are analyzed internally. We'll put the full statement from them up on our website, channel3000.com.
All right. Thank you so much, Rose.